my topic is South Korean economy and business. And there's key historical events that we need to take into account when considering the structure of the economy and business of Southern Korea. We have to consider the Japanese colonial rule, like how the South Korean was oppressed by the Japanese. And then we have to also consider the fact that Korea was then divided into two. So it just it split the foundation in half. And then after that, the Korean War was put on halt, so then we have a peacetime. And then it started gaining global recognition with the 24th Olympic Games held in Seoul and certain other places. And also the most popular sport, soccer, was held in 2002, the FIFA World Cup. And we also have to consider World War II and how all of these historical events was affecting the people's ambition and how they plan to structure the economy. And comparing it to
You're sorry. Just excuse me.
Excuse me.
Okay, good.
And comparing it to the United States history, we have the United States coming from England, and how they also began to fight off the Native Americans and other oppressing European nations in order to start their own foundation as well. So it's kind of like the same thing because, they were oppressed in both areas. And the social philosophy in Southern Korea right now is they try to open to have a free market economy, as well as they have like a to have like an ambition, because they were oppressed for so many centuries that the Southern Korean people were like, we have to stop, we have to make our country a better place. If we work together, we can do this. And isn't South Korea versus the United States? The United States sort of had that type of foundation after they had the Revolutionary War and everything. They wanted to actually become a better country than their home country because they said, we can't live with monarchy, we have to start a democracy. If this didn't work out, what will work out? And that type of philosophy. But now after so many centuries have passed, the United States has sort of been losing that type of focus because it became a place where a lot of immigrants would come, and so many cultures were clashing with each other that it provided different type of perspectives. And it's interesting on Southern Korea's recovery because after 1997, because even after the Asian financial crisis, they were still able to get back up. So this is kind of a significant point because no matter what happens, the people still triumph over the challenge. And as you can see on the next slide, we have South Korea's rising stock market. Ever since 1997, its GDP has continuously been increasing consecutively for 12 quarters, and this is something rare because as economists know that GDP can't exactly stabilize, but theirs have been increasing. And in the Asian financial crisis, it basically Asia was more of a type of place where continents, like the countries, would keep their countries close to foreign trading and things, and so it forced the market to open up to foreign investors. And based in 2002, you can see how the GDP goes up and down, but it actually stabilizes and has large growth. Some of the achievements is that today South Korea stands as one of the most attractive and cheapest markets in the world. It's the 10th largest steel producer and the 10th largest trading nation. And it is the 3rd largest economy in Asia, compared with Japan coming in first and China in second. And even though it has a lot of natural resources, it's still considered a limited natural resources, such as tungsten, coal, graphite, molybdenum, and lead. And today we have well-known businesses known as chaebols, which are business conglomerates, which are big businesses. We have LG, Samsung, and Hyundai. And today it has a lot of international entrepreneurial relationships with the European Union, the United States, and Japan. it has more imports than exports because since it's a small country, it doesn't have a lot of resources. So in order to raise their GDP, they need to have a lot of imports in order to use the raw material to make a lot of exports, which is they export a lot in ships and steels and stuff like that. And they have 3 economic sectors, and the largest one is the service industry. And today they specialize in broadband services and manufacturing and agriculture. And comparing to the United States, it's kind of interesting because I mean the Korean people still have like this unified type of vision where they consecutively do well, and they all have a unified purpose. And like the United States has like the entire philosophy of everybody. I mean, everyone has different desires of what they want from this country. I mean, because South Korea is like more of a homogeneous type of community, and that concludes my presentation.
Okay.